very complex series of roads and tracks that went from North Vietnam, mostly came down through Laos, and we known about it because it was kept pretty much secret. A lot of people had not actually seen an aircraft, and if you read the book, when Collins flying this machine, they did actually have secret air bases in a large column of limestone going up hundreds of feet into the air. It was right on the takeoff for this airfield, so you had to take off and fly around. Massively high-performing aircraft, 400 horsepower in that, one of only two that were manufactured. Hang on! 15 minutes of aerobatics that is going to blow your mind. I introduce to you Paul Bennett and the Wolf Pits Pro, the full show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start off Paul Bennett and the Wolf Pits Pro. Smack bang down on the deck at over 400 kilometers. Oh, come on, put your hands together. Not only doing all that and commentating at the same time, what can you not do? Left, right, left, and it's all out of... And here for you, Mr. Paul. They did all of the drawings in record time and produced an aircraft.
It featured a laminar flow wing which reduced the point at which drag started to be produced over the twin fuselage, twin Mustang, the F-82. Rolls-Royce at the time had that. Packard, the motor company, started to produce the Merlin under license, and the rest of
the B model must. This is the D model with that bubble canopy.
650 Well, he only had film that showed that he shot down one. But as he stayed in the Air Force, he flew Korea. The aircraft was painted up in the markings of a guy called Shomo, and he was flying in the Philippines. And on the side of his aircraft, he actually had the Flying Undertaker, because that was his profession.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go with the
can be very, very noisy. So again, we're just warning you about the noise, anyone that's a bit noise sensitive, and there will be some pyrotechnics involved. You can see that. You can see how large that aircraft is. It's a very highly advanced multi-role supersonic stealth fighter.
Maximum performance turn.
Because they do have an internal weapons bay. This aircraft can actually be supersonic and still keep its stealth mode. If you hang things off the wings, which you can, that increases the radar signature. So that's why it's got this internal weapon.
Significantly sharper than what you're seeing here today. As I said, this is a handling demonstration. It is not a performance display. So this is something that every single pilot that flies the F-35 could do quite easily. Now on this pass, this will be a high-speed pass, and it will be canopy up to the crowd, and he should reach about 1,000 kilometres an hour as he goes past us. This is a bit line.
This aircraft that you're seeing today is from number 2 Operational Conversion Unit, commonly referred to as the Tigers, and they're responsible for training all IAAF F-35 pilots and the maintenance workforce. The CO is the aircraft commander here today, Wing Commander Phil Elridge, and he is really putting on a great show demonstrating this particular performance. This pass will be another maximum performance turn, but in the opposite direction.
You can see how he lit up the engine over there. Working out of that. Listen to that sound of that engine, and then listen to it when he lights it up. You see the tail moving there.
Just goes to prove that with as much thrust as he's got, you can make a block of flats fly.
That's what I'm talking about. What do you think, Hunter Valley? Give us some noise up here in the commentary box. F-35 is in the house.
Give him a big wave, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, he can see you. Boys and girls, put your hands together for Wing Commander Phil Eldridge, Commanding Officer number 2 Operational Conversion Unit, and the F-35, our 5th generation fighter. And for those of you who guessed 10,000 feet is what he reached, you are correct.